Okay, today is November 3. I was here initially on this boiler, and what happened was I had to get a power venter. I couldn't use the inducer here. I was going to put an inducer. This is a T-journaling Model HS1, which is plenty, goes up to 300,000. This chimney was for a water heater. It's only a 5-inch terracotta tile. And somewhere along the line, you can see back here, there's another one. They remodeled and made 3 units in this place. Some, this is Avalon, right? Yes. You can raise the thermostat up to 68. Avalon of Pittsburgh, 3 units. I'm working on the first floor as a boiler. So what they did was they put a boiler into that chimney. It was undersized. And right now we're going to do the combustion. You can see all the rust. So this thing wasn't making a draft. I have an initial video. Let's keep an eye on this. So we're checking the combustion. So we're doing pretty good with the ppm. I may give it a little bit of gas, not much. So T-stack, the T-stack looks good. 364. I want to be around 390. So I'm just going to give it a bump of gas here in a few minutes. But this thing wasn't drafting, and I couldn't figure it out until I opened this up. You see what I did there? When this was off, I'd get a draft. This went right in there. Here's the draft hood. 7-inch to 6. That's how they make them on McLean. Now, when the boiler came on, it would drop good. So we're going to see how this is doing. Now, I had to alter this. This is wood, so I shortened the sleeve, which this doesn't get. It doesn't get really hot because there's a fan through there. It's not going to heat anything up. But as you can see, our T-stack is dropping, so it's underfired. We're going to give a little bit of gas because I lowered the gas pressure because I didn't know what the hell was going on here. Wait 1 second. That was the excess air I was reading. T-stack is a little bit too low. give it a little boost. Not much. But that's what was occurring here. You can see our T-stack is 309, 310, 311. I gave it a little bit of gas and the oxygen's coming in. Some of these you can't go by the 3.5. You gotta go by the amperes. You gotta have certification for this. You can't just do this shit. Now, as you can see here, we got about 316 incline. We'll see how it does on that. I gave it a little bit of gas. Now, I had to take that draft put off because I would have been too tall. Probably too tall with the reducer. And when you do, they got to put the damper draft control barometric with 2 spill switches. So we got about 316. The good temperatures between 290. I think it was. Let me get my book. $575. And hot, but I ain't hot enough. I'm gonna get my too. Okay, so for draft-induced boilers, our flue gas is between 290 to 470. And we got a good temperature. We're about 326, oxygen 16, 4 to 5 ppm. So this is another job that I caught that I can't believe that this was operating like this, but it was. I don't know how many years this has been in. So I'm going to save this. Front of that. And we're going to check. Alright, we're in good shape. Alright, so I'm going to show you the burner chamber, the combustion area, how that was affecting the boiler. I probably saved this. I don't know how long it's been in. It's been in a few years operating like this, but still, you got to do the job right. So as you can see, we got about a 1.5 to 2 on this. About a 2. So those digital analyzers are okay. I got a manometer. But got this heat journal from Supply House. I ordered it on last Friday. I got it on last Saturday and I scheduled a job. Come back here today. Supply House in Pittsburgh still wouldn't have had it. So this is another correction. Modification. Now, I'm going to show you the chamber, what was actually occurring here. I got my little diffuser. You see all that rust? I cleaned these out. That was from the poor draft. It wasn't. It was just barely drafting. Okay. And all the heat was staying in there and condensing. The flue gas was causing that. So that's what was occurring here. Take a look at that metal. That's what that's from. And luckily the burners didn't rust out. So like I said, there is some rust in here. I don't know how long this was occurring, but they were drafting the boiler into a 5-inch flue, terracotta, about 40, 50 feet tall. You can see all these few people here that were here, and they had no knowledge what the hell they were looking at. Okay, so you know, not that I'm degrading anybody or slandering. You got to do the job right, and homeowners, again, if you don't have a certified combustion analysis servicing your boiler, or furnace, or water heater, you're taking your life, safety, and health at risk. It's amazing this thing wasn't spun. So you can see that sucker's going around. I'm gonna get some heat foam and spray it all around that. It's about 4 inches away. It's not gonna burn because this is fan assisted. But this is another mess we fixed. So if you got any problems, this is the solution. Now for an undersized flue, depending on how big it is, you can use an inducer. In this job we couldn't. So in the meantime, thanks to the supply house and the tea journal, they make a good product. There's a piece of metal up there, that'll be fine. Until the next boiler adventure, if you like the video, click like. And for any of you haters, or what do you say, competition in Pittsburgh, if you've seen this, you know what I'm going to tell you. And in the meantime, until the next adventure, arrivederci.